So hi guys, this is Grace and I'm here with Megan again. We're gonna do the week August 17th of August to 23rd of August. So guidance for this week, general guidance, whatever we pick up, and also guidance in terms of love and career. Okay? So let's start. Pick the 3 cards, please. What are the 3 cards that you're gonna choose from? So the cards that you're going to choose from, Megan will pick it. Card number 1 is this one. Card number 2 is this one. And card number 3 is this one. So pick your card and we'll get to your reading. So for the people who pick card number 1, this will be your guidance for this week. The card we have for you is the Sun.
The Sun. I did this reading once, but I won't mess this up because.
No, you're not messing anything up. Don't worry.
Okay, you have like a love. I think this is like a love card.
Love card.
But it involves the sun and you're the sun.
They're the Sun. What does that mean?
And so you try and find a friend.
You try and find a friend.
But you have to be careful.
Because
you're on fire.
Because they're on fire. What does it mean they're on fire? For real?
No, because you're hot.
Because they're hot. Be careful because you're hot. I mean, they're hot as in they're attractive. It could be. Or they're hot because it's hot or summer time.
Yeah, because you know this picture.
Be careful with their friend because they're hot.
Yeah, because they're in the sun.
Yeah.
They might melt someone.
They might melt someone, or you might intimidate someone. Maybe. Why? So those people will be scared of them or something?
Yes, because when you're still like a human, you'll be fine. But when you're older, you're gonna be like the sun.
Oh, when you're older, you're gonna be a sun. Sun can also mean wisdom. They have a lot of wisdom. They're very clever, isn't it?
Yes. You try, and if you want to be, in heaven, you can do anything you want. You want to change your mermaid?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're talking about heaven. Yeah, I told her about the concept of heaven. And in heaven, you can be whatever you want, whatever you think. So you can be a mermaid if you want. You want to be a mermaid in heaven, do you?
Floating mermaid.
A floating mermaid, yeah.
That's in the water.
What movie is this that we watch? There's this movie, if I can remember. The movie, they have the concept of heaven, but maybe I'll just link it down below if I remember it. But there's this movie where my concept of heaven and hell. I don't really believe in hell or going to hell based on religious concept, but literally right now while we're living in this earth, we can experience hell already if we're constantly angry, if we're constantly stuck in a cycle. So I don't believe in like going to hell, but we can go to hell after when we die, when we become spirit, through. If we die and we believe we're gonna go to hell, we're actually gonna go to hell because it's based on what we believe. Like it's actually us punishing ourselves. So instead of when we're transitioning, we're actually looking at instead of seeing the light, we feel like we're falling to the pit because we're still punishing ourselves. So I paused the video because someone came in the door. But now I remember the movie. The movie is What Dreams May Come. So that's what I believe afterlife will be like.
But if you really want to be anything like you want, like a monster.
Like a monster, you can be. If you want to. So, what else? Should we read these cards? Let's see in terms of love and in terms of career, what will happen to them, yeah? You want to use this one or this one? Making her choose which, or both of them, yeah? So, pick a card from this. Shuffle this. Yeah. Pick a card from this. For love. For the people who picked the card number 1. This card. Okay. Let's show them the card first.
The other day I did with you, but I don't.
Yeah, we got this card the other day. Or last week. Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So what does this mean in terms of love? They need to reflect.
You have your friend in your castle. You'll be like, you're the richest one in the world.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be the queen or the princess. But when you're still in this age, you're still a princess.
Yeah, if you're the same age as around Megan.
And you'll be in quiet in the meditation on
Contemplation.
But you'll still be lonely because you still need to work.
But what does it mean in terms of love?
In terms of love, this means that sometimes you have to find your prince by yourself without me.
Oh, they need to find their prince by themselves if they want a prince or a princess.
But without me, because it's your destiny.
So without needing guidance. Yeah?
Isn't it? It's your destiny.
So they have to do it on their own if they want it.
And you have to find a prince by yourself. You don't even need to watch this video to help me.
So, if they want love. So, one more card. I'm gonna pick this card. We've got the Joker card. What does this mean in terms of love?
I just feel like you were trying to save your mom. Because there's someone poisoned the food to pigs. Because, in this movie, there was like, ghosts, or, the one that is already dead.
There are spirits in the movie and
sometimes tell your mom important things. You can't go there. Maybe it's poisoned. Or it's been spelled somewhere. But if my mom did that...
Spilled somewhere?
Spell...
A spell. There's a spell. Yeah?
Yeah, because what is it? I forgot that word because I forgot the movie about it. So that's called them,
What?
ghost.
A ghost. Okay.
And they
Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, and they eat that kind of food. But when you're eating in human, you will turn to a pig.
Why will they turn to a pig? What does this mean in terms of love?
That's their parents.
So this could be related to contemplating in love, because there's still some parents issues, or you're actually a parent. So that's why you need to think about love, if you still want it or not. I mean, it's up to you. As Megan said, you don't need to be watching this video needing guidance from love. If you want love, you go after it.
But you have to find it by your own. And it's not, you don't need me because it's not my destiny, it's your destiny.
Exactly. That's right. In terms of, that's good. In terms of work, I hope that made sense. I'm thinking if I will further clarify it for you, like what I'm getting from this. But I'm just getting, it's simple. You contemplate about it, you reflect about it. And in terms of the Joker here, I feel like there's still some things that you still need to face in your past. That things that have happened in the past in terms of love and also in terms of your childhood, because we're getting parent here. And poisoned in love, or some of you might have been feeling spellbound by love, or in a connection, cannot get out of connection, or some of you might have been feeling poisoned by love, like you got hurt in the past. So those are things that you need to heal from or contemplate from. So I'm thinking in myself, if I want to, like, for example, reconcile with my person or start a new partnership again, I'm praying that I heal so that I don't I don't keep bringing up the past in the relationship, because sometimes we have a tendency of we have doubts and fears because we're still thinking about the past, what has happened in the past, how we're person in the past, their mistakes that they've done. So yeah, so that I want to heal so that I won't be able to bring up the past, like, oh, in the past you did this, you might cheat again or something like that.
And I need to say something.
Yeah, say something.
When the coronavirus started, I had to change my life by myself.
Your love by yourself?
No, my life.
Your life by yourself. Sorry.
Start a new life.
Yeah.
I did that.
You did that.
It was I thought it would be good, but it wasn't nice.
It wasn't very nice.
Because you need sometimes friends.
Mm-hmm.
If you're by yourself, I don't know what to do.
But is there something that you learned that's something good within this?
I learned something. If you want to make friends, you have to make friends. I never made friends.
But you have to do it if you want to.
I did that a long time ago, but I couldn't see her because of
No, is there any like good lessons that you learned while being in the pandemic? By being at home all the time? What did you enjoy about it? Nothing. You didn't enjoy being with your parents all the time?
Sometimes I love being on holiday, but we never get holiday. Only we have to wait for my holiday now.
But soon we're gonna go to holiday next week.
But we have to go to holiday and then we have to go to a hotel, so we have to do this there. But my cousin here.
You're referring to me?
Yeah. She has her own room. But
I'll have my own room, yeah.
But if you want me again, I have to tell my mom.
You have to tell your mom first.
Because she might get worried.
She might get worried. It will be just in another room. You can have sleepovers, isn't it? If you want. Anyway, so let's pick a card now for work.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
But my mom just went here, but she went upstairs again.
Yeah. Okay.
I just feel like I want a love card again.
But we have work now. The work one.
Fire. Okay. This one.
I'll show them
It
first.
does feel like you'll be the pretty one in, like her.
Yeah?
But I just feel like I only can do this one. But I don't want to do this card. I just feel like you have fire magic.
Fire magic? What does it mean in terms of work? Maybe they have passion.
That means fire
Mm-hmm.
of your heart.
Fire in your heart.
And then if if someone has a, and if your friend is ice heart, you have to melt it so she has fire. And then
But what does it mean in terms of work when they're working in their job?
If I feel like when you work if you have work in your job, okay. This one's tricky, but I don't know this one. It is a secret.
It's a secret. What does it mean?
I have learned this one a lot in
What did you learn?
my past.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't tell you. It's a secret. Secret!
Don't tell them.
Yeah, fine, I'll tell you.
Okay.
If you tell me your... okay, nothing. Okay.
So are you gonna tell them or not?
That's a secret. And you might have to keep it by yourself. But this is our video, so I can tell you anyway.
Mm-hmm. So what is it?
You have to you're the fire. If you're fireman, you have to be careful with your magic. Or if you hold a book, you'll burn your book, and then you can't read again.
Oh.
Like
Yeah. So be careful with your talents and your magic because you might overdo it
or you burn all
and you burn everything.
and then you burn all the world.
Yeah. That's right. So it's still be in balance and it's still in control with your skills and your
That's
talents.
why but if you want to be an ice girl, you have to try and find the magic in my cousins.
Yeah. Because you can be an ice if you want ice, or you can be fire. Or fire and ice. Fire, balancing fire and ice.
But I wanted to be the ice one because of some. But my cousin chooses fire.
Did they choose fire?
That's the sun.
Yeah, I'm the sun, right? Oh, yeah. I'm a Leo as well. So, yeah. My birthday is soon because it's a Leo season. Anyway, yeah. It's like it's got fire and it's got ice here. So, we also got balance here of dark and light. So, yeah. I guess when you're working, you need to go after that fire in your heart, your passion, but at the same time, don't go crazy and overdo it. You still have to be balanced. You know your limits. Okay? It's like with the passion, you're trying new things. Okay? But you're still being cautious. It's like you're taking a risk, but you're still cautious. Like, for example, you're bungee jumping. That's why I'm getting with this. Like you're still taking all the safety precautions, but you're still taking a risk. So there's a balance of taking a risk and precautions. That's what I'm getting with this in terms of job and work.
But I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I wish that I would be. I wish I. Nothing. I don't know what I want to wish.
You
I don't
forgot?
know, if I wanted to wish something for Christmas, I don't know what to wish. I already got what I wanted.
What have you want? What did you want? That you've got. You said you've gotten what you wanted. You already got toys.
But I wanted to tell Santa I want a fish.
A
But
fish, your pet, isn't it?
Yeah, but my dad never gives that
Yeah, she's not allowed to have pets.
because my mom thinks a dog because it's too expensive. And I'm a different language in different worlds. And I'll just tell you where I live in Filipino. But in Filipino, when you go there, it's not really expensive. The puppies.
Okay, yeah, you can have pets there, right? But in here, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Here in England.
If my mom wants to bring that dog in with us, it will take a long time, and then the plane will go. So I have to say, hurry up.
Yeah. Yeah, you cannot bring the dog through the plane.
Yes,
It would be you can, but
only if you do the rules.
Oh.
But no peeping.
No.
Sure.
Yeah, you need to follow the rules. Doing that, you'll be a bit I don't know if it's gonna be complicated. I haven't tried that. So I got the Jack of Spades here in terms of work. What else can you say about this?
I just want to say
This one. Look
this
at this.
one is the last one. I just feel.
Yeah, this is the last one for this.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm full. I ate too much food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See.
I just feel like you're gonna find someone that is creepy and he's weird. And you know this one. I don't understand this one yet. I haven't learned that one yet.
So in terms of work, they're gonna find someone creepy?
Yes.
Oh, what does
Because
that mean?
you know this one. Ow! Sorry. I don't know where I'm going.
Did you just fall?
Yeah, because there's so many things around me. Right?
Oh,
So I just tell you this one.
yeah.
Why is this not?
It's here. Here.
Okay. Okay.
So, sige, tell them about that.
Okay, I just need to put this character. This one is actually gonna eat you because he wants food.
At work, they might meet someone that's gonna eat them because,
Look closer.
yeah.
Look closer.
They see closer, yeah. And what else? So they need to look closer, or just, I guess that's what being cautious here. Yeah, because I'm looking at Jack of Spades here. It could be someone that's like a cheat, or liar, or even a thief, or someone is hostile or can be jealous about you at work. So, we got the bad boy here. I'm looking, or a con. There's some bad character here at work, but as long as you're balanced and you're cautious, you should be fine. What else? We're just sensing the creepy person at work. Any guidance? Final guidance for them. General guidance for you. We've got this card. We've got gratitude. Honor the sacred in every creation. Is there anything else you want to say about this?
This is my last one because I want to be in the rain.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is. I've never heard of this one. I'll try this one if I can read this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's some. This looks like me somehow because you can't see me because my face is secret.
Your face is secret, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want anyone to know me.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean? Gratitude
This
means being
You have
thankful.
magic of different elements. You connect to the wolf to be your pet. I'm jealous, but I won't. I'm not really jealous because my dad don't like me to be jealous. I'm sad. So, and you can have, and you find the stars and follow them. And then I don't know these parts about this lady.
These are corns. So maybe you're just saying you're connected to wolf energy. You can search about the wolf or the significance of wolf.
But that's the
Spirit.
thing. But anything you want to be, you have to tell me. Because I don't know what to be when I'm an adult.
But they can be anything they want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, I have a phone call.
Okay, so be thankful of everything you have, every blessing that you're getting. Be cautious at work with this. Someone can steal your trust, and when trust is given away and it's not, and someone betrays you, it's hard to forgive them. It's harder to forgive yourself for giving away the trust. In terms of love, you just need to reflect on it, meditate on it if you want it in your life. As Megan said, you are the sun, and you can even intimidate and burn people. So you've got this. That is your reading. So you've got blessings here I'm getting. So be grateful of the present moment and the blessings that you're getting.
But I just went back.
What else you want to say? Is there anything else?
I had a phone call, but it was just a good phone. I phoned my
She's got a fake phone. It's a toy phone, isn't it?
But I don't care. I hate it.
You hate it. Anyway, that is your reading. If you want a personal reading, the link will be on the pinned comment or the description box. Bye.
Bye.
So, Megan keeps saying she's getting a phone call. So someone might be getting a phone call this week. Literally. Do you think who's gonna call them?
But if you want to call
Do you know? I mean, yeah.
But I have you can call my cousin if you want, because I can't call.
She's referring to me.
Only if you want to call me, you have to go in my cousin's phone.
Yeah, you can like contact me if you want to contact Megan. Yeah. So yeah, you could do that. Yeah, she's available. Are you available if they want to talk to you?
I have work to do sometimes.
You will work
and
do
I have
sometimes.
to get games and have to listen to my brother still.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes you're free and maybe you can make time. Yeah.
If you
Like for example, you requested the reading and you want Megan in the reading. I'll tell you, and then if you're available, then
if you guess my what I want, if you guess
so this is for people pick card number 2, yeah.
but if you guess
What is it?
is my long time ago name, it's secret. You'll try and I will be.
What's your long time ago name?
It's secret. I'll just tell my cousin. I'll just whisper it to her.
Quickly. Come here.
Okay, but don't tell this to my
No, I'm not gonna tell them.
If you find it, you can call me.
Okay.
But
You guess her thing.
If you don't find it,
Yeah.
you can't call me. Dun, dun, dun.
Sit down. So this is your card. What's the guidance for you today? We've got here the wisdom card. This reminds me of the hermit card, actually. Do you want to read this, Megan? What can you get from this?
I feel like you're haunted by a ghost.
You might be haunted by a ghost, literally.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious. This looks like a ghost.
Yeah. And what else?
I just feel like
I just saw 222. It might be
If
significant.
your house is haunted,
Mm-hmm.
my my friend has a trampoline in their house, and we talked about the ghost, and they had it happen. And Cassandra, my friend,
Your name is Cassandra, yeah?
No, my name is not Cassandra.
No, your friend's name. I mean.
Yeah.
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 And
I just want to say this, but they said their house is haunted.
oh. Okay. Maybe you're literally haunted by ghosts, or you're feeling haunted by like so much worry, so much panicking. It could be like haunted that way,
Yeah,
like an 8 of Swords energy.
I need to say something.
Yeah,
about
what's it?
you,
Yeah.
Because you kind of scare me.
I scare her sometimes with the It Clown or the Chucky doll, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not really scared of this. But I'm a little kid. I'm 7.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
you
why.
won't find my name.
So, you're a mysterious girl then. Yeah. Anyway, so you might be mysterious too, viewer. So, what else? Anything else you want to say?
I just want to say this. But I'm nearly going to have a break. And I'm going to go outside and have fun. But first, this is the only one I can do. And now I have a break.
Okay.
Okay, this is the secret one. This really,
Come here so they can
This
hear you.
is secret.
Yeah.
If your house is haunted, you have to do something brave and try and be strong with your worst fear.
Mm-hmm. Face your fears.
But I
Literally.
don't face my fears because
Sometimes you don't.
because I'm a kid still.
Maybe that's only your excuse. You can still face your fear. Don't go there because it might ruin the video. So you yes, you can still. It might be an excuse. You can be a rebel girl even though you're still a kid, isn't it? Because I always tell her that if you don't a rebel girl don't give up. A rebel girl face their fears, and she's got that good night stories for rebel girls that I gave her. So you know so she'll believe in herself and she can be whatever she wants.
But I don't know what to do. I just wish.
It's okay if you don't know
I
it
just
yet.
wish I had a puppy, but my mom said that my Santa is allergic to puppies.
Is that what your mom said?
She said that. And I just feel like I want to have puppies.
So let's get one card in terms of love from here.
Okay.
Let's
I
move.
still want
Continue.
you to find out my name.
Mhm.
But you don't really know
Do you
it.
want to give them a clue?
Yeah.
What's a clue?
It starts with an M.
And it's her nickname.
But it used to be like,
Yeah, guess her nickname. It starts with an M.
yeah, it's like Megan.
Yeah.
But it's different way. But it's that secret. And you don't know my
Anyway, okay, let's continue with this now. So
I'll just make this fair.
yeah.
I don't tell you my name for that's just the other one, but don't do that one for me. No? So I'll just say if you know where I'm going to holiday, I'll tell you.
It'd be hard to guess that.
Yeah, but it's gonna be secret.
Anyway, let's get one card now. One card for love.
And then you call me as anything you want. And
Maybe whoever gives the best nickname, we can read for them. Or something.
or if they find out where we're going,
Yeah.
or I'll just do when we're going on holiday, we won't do the cards anymore because we're just gonna tell you where we're gonna tell.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it
We're gonna
now.
make a video where we're going on
Yeah,
holiday.
and then we're gonna show them.
And
Yeah,
then,
maybe on my Instagram or my Instagram stories,
but it's-
we're gonna show you
and then,
where we're going. Yeah.
if you already if you already found where I'm going,
Yeah.
you get a prize
Okay.
by calling me
Okay.
Or-
Contacting me.
or I read you.
Yeah.
And this
So-
is my brother.
Yeah. So, one card for love now. Pick one card.
Okay.
Sorry, it took a long time to pick.
Because my brother went in this thing, and we have to deposit it.
Yeah.
It might ruin it. So
No, it's not. I'm gonna edit it. Edit the video.
So, this is a part. Whoever this is, are you a girl or a boy? Tell me. Please, can you tell me if you're a boy, please?
In the comments down below, they can tell you. Yeah.
Okay. This is a you'll turn to. This is a boy. Maybe you'll turn into a boy when you're. If this is a girl or a boy. If this is a boy, you say you'll turn to a wolf. If you're a girl, you'll turn to a boy, and then you'll be like a wolf. Woo!
Someone will turn into a wolf.
But in your life, you have to turn to your wolf. It's the card say.
It's what the cards say. Oh, if you're a boy, you turn to a wolf. If you're not a boy, what did you say? What if they're a girl?
You have to turn to a boy.
To be a wolf.
Or maybe you can be a girl wolf.
Or you can be a girl wolf. Surrender the drama in terms of love. No matter how emotionally charged the situation is, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So whether you're in a connection, you're in a relationship, or you're not, don't surrender. Don't surrender to drama. Now I have to search what does wolf means in relationship.
Sorry, but I have to get a break still.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna read for them while you're having a break.
Bye, guys. I have a
again. Wolf can mean loyalty. Wolves are very loyal. They will not have another partner when their own partner dies. So you might be a wolf, or you meet someone who's like a wolf, which is loyal, a loyal partner.
Bye now. Bye guys, I'm going now.
A wolf is a powerful animal that loves to communicate. It's someone that's very social and very family oriented. It's either you or the person that you're attracting into your life is like this. If you're already in a relationship, then your life needs more trust and loyalty. Okay? Really commit. Yeah? Or it could also mean that you're being misguided by trusting someone you love. So take whatever resonates for you in that. I'm gonna get one more card. We've got the Four of Clubs in terms of love. I guess this is the foundation. This is the foundation. This is the comfort. This is the home. This reminds me of the Four of Wands. Because I always see this as like the comfortable silence. Once you reach that, you're already on like a deep level or deep connection with your person. Once you reach that comfortable silence. And also I'm getting friendship. You're back.
But I have bad news.
It's a bad news. You got wet.
The rain is too wet, so I went in again and have a problem because my umbrella's wet, so I have to dry it now.
Yeah. Come here, you gonna read this card? You wanna say something?
I just want to say,
Come here. Look at this card.
amazing my dad's brownies he made.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
In terms of love, yeah.
you find a guy.
Or a girl.
Or a girl, or a ghost, or a,
Or even a ghost.
or a, what is it called?
Is it a partner that they're gonna find?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
This is the, what is this called?
No face. That's no face.
Yeah, he's gonna eat you. And then he'll give you gold. He's a pretending you got gold. And then he eats you. Ow, ow.
What does it mean when that's eating them? Literally
But
eating
you
them?
don't listen to him. And then you're still alive. So do that, please. Because I don't think
This
that...
person gonna give them gold. But make sure they have to make sure that they're not gonna get eaten. Or make sure you're not gonna be consumed by this relationship. This person can provide for you, but at the same time, make sure you're not gonna get consumed by the relationship or always compromising for this person. That's what I'm getting. I guess this is about you standing up for yourself, being whole within yourself, knowing your needs and wants, so that you're not gonna be, controlled by another person. I hope that resonates, even though the message is like it's not really contradicting, but there's a lot of different messages that's coming in. Maybe that's the drama. That's the drama that can happen. But yeah. But it also still means that it still pays to be loyal. Is this really a wolf? Because it somehow looks like a tiger to me, but it looked like a wolf to Megan. So, in terms of career, what's the guidance for them for this week? Get one card from this. No, from this.
Sorry, that's looking me up as a wolf.
Or something else.
You think it's tiger? But it's actually a wolf.
Okay. it's a wolf, then it is a wolf.
Okay. This is weird. So
Show them.
I don't know this one, but you're gonna be strong. This is if you're a boy or a girl. If you're a girl, you have fire. You're gonna be a fire that everywhere in your skin, and you have fire magic. That's the first one. But I don't know if that I think that he does have like some magic to make you hot. If the downward is there, you have to go down in the sun. But this one, that was the first one. I didn't know what to do, so I don't want to worry. So I'll just say you will be. If this is a boy, you have magic boy. And
No, in terms of work.
if they have work, and if you are in different planets, and or you're in Earth, where I am.
If you might be on a different planet, I don't know if you travel, astral travel.
If you have fire magic, but the other one doesn't, because she only makes you in the cold breeze down there, and maybe you need sunlight. But
What's
here,
that? What's that other one?
But in here in England, because
Or in Earth.
or in this where I am.
She's talking about this planet, yeah?
Yeah.
In other planet, it will be very, very cold. In this planet,
It's warm.
it's warm.
But today in England it's very wet.
Very wet, it's raining.
The sun.
You need the sun. But when the sun is here, you're gonna be hot. You're gonna be complaining.
I'm not complaining.
You said you're melting.
Did I accept that?
Yeah.
Okay, I only like the rain times sometimes when I'm cold. That one times I need some cooling.
What does this mean in terms of work?
This is I need to talk.
Okay, what else do you want to say, Sia?
I want to say that I want to say that you have powers of the sun. I didn't know what to say because you already talked. So,
Sorry.
in
Keep
this
talking.
world, we call it a different world, but here it is England. But it's in this world we call it two words: England or London here.
Yeah, you call it two words. But yeah, London is in England, yeah? Okay.
And that's all I can say. If you're hot, you need a firebolt to help you. If you're light, or if you're a boy light or a girl, you're gonna be like this. Then I said.
Whether you're a boy or a girl, you're gonna be like this. Surrender fear.
It doesn't matter that you're different. It doesn't matter that you're still nice.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're different. What matters is that you're a nice and you're a kind person.
Because if you're mean, you're not good.
Yeah. I tell you that too sometimes. It doesn't matter if you look different, as long as you're a kind person. That's what matters. So think about that for when you're getting work or when you're going somewhere. As long as you're staying kind. And also surrender fear. Maybe you fear that you're different in work or the work that you're applying to or in the business that you're building. You're different. Surrender all the fear. Let go of the fearful stories that you tell yourself, that you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. So, baby steps. As long as you're doing something, do it.
But my mom.
Start creating. If like I'm getting.
I want to say something too.
Yeah, say something.
My mom tells me she calls me a baby. Because I'm her daughter.
Yeah.
I'm still a child.
Is that
But
else?
when I'm outside, they don't call me a child. Baby. Actually,
Only your mom calls you a baby now. You're the baby, isn't it?
and my brother's 12.
And your brother's 12. Yeah. You're the baby of the family, aren't you?
Yeah.
You'll always be the baby then.
If I'm bigger now, like when I'm brother.
Maybe they think they're like a baby or they're like a children or you think you're inexperienced. Yeah. That's why, or maybe that's your excuse. That's your excuse. You're a baby. You're inexperienced. it's about something and you're still young and people won't take you seriously, that can be like the excuse that you're telling yourself. One more card that we have here, we got the King of Spades.
But I want to say something again.
What do you want to say? Come here so they can hear you.
I just want to say
Yeah.
that if oh.
What? What do you want to say?
I forgot what I said because I take a long time.
Oh, so now we've got the Lily in Lenormand. This could be a mentor. Because I'm getting here, it could be within your family. It says here is an older man, matured. Sometimes that this person could be retired or not, but this is a mentor.
I need to say something. If you like this video, I'll read with you all the time. If you like this video.
Yeah, if you like this video, then Megan will be with you all the time if you want that. Let us know in the comments below. The possible jobs could be a social worker, a hospice worker. You don't have to be, but that's what is indicated with the Lily card here. So something to do with that, working with people, being with people, being of service to people. In terms of love, in terms of career, because we're still talking about career here. So you're finding someone that will mentor you, so that you will be able to build your skills, or this could also indicate that you're looking for a long term, or you're trying to establish yourself, you're trying to establish your career. So final guidance for you, for people pick this second card.
But I'm gonna watch my TV, but after I finish it. But you have to like it, or I'll take away. I'll find out the video. But if you like this video, but I don't want to force you to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a bad to test. I need that. I'm getting a phone call. Ring, ring, ring.
Yeah, she keeps talking about the phone call ever since we started this reading. So phone call again. So one card for guidance. We've got go forward and leave the past behind. Yeah, if you're feeling troubled right now, if you're feeling when I'm reading with Megan, it feels like I'm reading a storybook, like I'm reading for a child. So hopefully you're not bothered by that, like I'm reading like a children, I'm explaining it like I'm explaining it to a children. So anyway, go forward and leave the past behind, keep moving forward. There's no other way. It's either you're falling behind on life, or you're moving forward, because you cannot just stay on one. You cannot just stay and not do anything, being stuck in one place or in one situation. Okay, so that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal reading, let me know if you want it with Megan as well. The link will be on the description box or the pinned comment.
But we're gonna be.
Bye.
But I need to say something.
What are you gonna say?
But we're finished with this reading because I want to watch now.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting
That's what you want to say?
tired and I'm getting weaker if I don't have
Break.
a break.
Okay, so for people with card number 3, Megan's talking about like there's like a devil and there's a angel in your shoulder telling you what to do, so helping you make a decision. She's talking about her phone, her toy phone. The devil keeps telling her that to put it in the water, but then the angel is telling her to don't do that because you have to buy another one. I don't know, it's just random things that she's talking about, but It might have a significance. You might be making a decision right now, trying to listen to your guides. So, this card is for people pick card number 3. Yeah, literally, this is Temperance card. Like you're trying to balance yourself, trying to find stability, maybe trying to make a decision as well. So, what does this mean? Come here.
But I just want to say.
Say
This
something for this one.
that you will have
So look,
you know that one when you're rich,
sit down.
when that you're rich,
Yeah.
and there's a maiden, you will have that.
Maiden?
Yeah.
What does maiden mean to you?
What do you maiden mean?
I don't know. You're talking about maiden.
Do you know the one who's always doing the work?
That's like the maid. You're
Yeah.
talking about the maid?
Yes, you have a
A
maid.
maiden is a unmarried girl or a woman.
Or you get married.
Yeah, because they're not married.
And then you're gonna be the queen, and you have a maiden.
A maid. You're gonna have a maid. Yeah, you're gonna be like a queen. You're gonna be rich, and you're gonna have a maid.
But sometimes
Helping you.
I feel like I don't want to marry.
Sometimes you feel like
But-
maybe they do want to marry the people that's watching this.
But my mom says you'll change your mind when you're an adult.
Come here. What does this mean? What else does this card mean? What's the guidance for them?
I just want to say.
Mm.
Okay. You said I'll play games with you, so I'll
She's
say
getting a bit tired, trying to motivate herself to reading.
you'll have a chess game. I'm good at chess.
Chess game.
My dad used to play.
So I'm getting strategy. Using strategy. What else?
You know this chess game.
Mm-hmm.
I already know how to play it, but it is only for adults. But I already know it.
How did you know it? I haven't taught you. Did you
Yeah.
teach you already?
If you have a black one and I was the white one, you're the black one. I'm the white one.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm the white one, I'll go. But if you have to put a line with lots of patterns when you win.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to knock them down, you say knock down, and then you knock it down.
Ah,
That's the rules.
yeah.
You want.
That's right. Yeah.
Because
strategy.
in my school, it's called they
Something
play
else?
that chess thing, but we don't play that game because my friend just plays that game thing.
Let's pick one card for love.
Love.
Press with it yet.
Okay. Oh, let's choose this.
Yeah. I'm getting you have to watch out for something.
Ooh,
Or you let-
this is fun.
Let things unfold in your love life.
I have
What you're being in an observing state.
This looks like you're gonna have an adventure in this dark world or the good world. You have to choose the good world or the bad world.
In terms of love. Oh, they might be choosing between two different people or two different situations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe either to be single or to be in a connection, or choose between the two different people. In terms of love, there's a good and a bad, she's saying. And what else?
And this is all I can do. Learn things. If you want good people, you have to choose with the good, or you'll be no smarter. I just said that.
What does it mean when they know smarter?
If you're not smart enough,
They're not smart if they choose the wrong ones.
yes. If you go to
It means they didn't learn their lesson.
yes.
Yeah.
If you go to the light one, you will learn your lesson.
The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So surrender your belief in scarcity. Yeah, we're talking about, being married here, and like, if you're not married yet, it's not like the people, they're not gonna be people that will marry you. I'm getting here like you're not gonna run out of like guys or girls to marry. That's what I'm getting. It's not, don't surrender your belief in scarcity. There will still be chances for you. You're not gonna be an old maid. If you're thinking about that, we got here the four of, because we got the old lady here. We got here the four of hearts, and we also got the queen of hearts. Maybe you're very emotional when it comes to
But
love.
I have a doll like that, but it's a story one. But I don't want to show you because I still need to change it. What is that old dress?
Don't shop if you want, dress up if you want. Megan's trying to dress up her doll here on the side.
It's really the same as the picture.
It's the same as the picture, but you're dressing it up.
Yeah, because it's hard to do this doll because it is tiny. Yeah.
Queen of Hearts. Let's see that for Lenormand.
But it's in fairy tale land. This one, Queen of Hearts.
Oh, it's like the Queen of Hearts for you. We got this little. Who's this?
I call it a Queen of Hearts or the pattern girl.
The pattern girl.
You have to try it. Wait, this is creepy, but I don't care. No, this is creepy.
The Queen of Hearts is the stork.
Okay, don't look in that.
It's a female who likes to give a helping hand, a sincere person, or sometimes can represent a female querent in a reading. You might be a female for most of you in this reading, who picked the third card.
But I call this one the Cinderella family. Because she looks like Cinderella.
Oh, so some of them is like the Queen of Hearts, and some of them is like Cinderella, waiting for the prince.
In videos, they sometimes put red hair in Cinderella, and they made a mistake.
Yeah, I'm getting like it might have been you might be like have a nasty temper. I'm getting, or it might be just your defense mechanism with people, trying to be I don't want to say nasty, but like I feel I'm just getting it's just your front with people. Like you're very in this masculine energy. That's what I'm getting. You're like Queen of Swords even, but actually deep down you're the Queen of Hearts. You're a sincere person and you're emotional deep down. Now, what else can we say? In terms of career, let's see career now. Yeah? Pick one card, Meg.
I just picked
Give me. I'm gonna do that. Give me.
Sorry.
Pick one card.
I picked a card of.
This one. Pick from this.
Okay, this one is a beautiful one. It looks like you're a princess.
So this is for work. What does it mean for work?
It means that you're the princess. You have to be alone working and you have to study like a princess.
So they have to be alone. Or they meant to be alone in terms of work. So maybe you work better alone. Try your best to be able to do that, or to have your alone time at work so that you can focus. Or this could be like you're like the boss lady, or the boss man. Like you're an entrepreneur, so you'll be on your own. So if you're an entrepreneur or whatever, or even if you're not, I'm just getting here that you need to learn how to set your boundaries. Okay, learn to say no. You don't always have to say yes. Part of I got from holistic psychology, psychologists again, when she said like part of emotional maturity is being able to let other people be disappointed by you, being okay with other people disappointing people. Okay, because sometimes you have to choose yourself, and it's okay to disappoint people. Okay, because yeah, for some of you it might be hard because like you're pleasing people and people have expectations upon you, And it's also okay, like sometimes when there's expectations, there is disappointment sometimes, and sometimes you're the one that have expectations and you'll be disappointed too. So yeah, even though you disappoint some people, learn to say no sometimes and set your boundaries, set your limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So that's it. That's in terms of work. One more card we're gonna get for you.
And then we're done.
And then we're gonna get the guidance and we're done.
And then we'll finish and I get a break. I'm just looking at my
The shows.
Netflix. I'm just looking at
We got the nothing card. Nothing. What does this mean? It has nothing on it.
This means that
In terms of work or job, career.
you don't have anything. I know. You never had this card blank.
Yeah. What does it mean?
This means you don't find your destiny yet.
It could be a good thing because you can paint something or you can create your own destiny.
But you can't. You have to find it out by yourself. No.
But you have to find it out by yourself.
You can't write it or do it with a card. You have to find it out by yourself.
Yeah. I mean, it's not literally they're drawing on this, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. They have to find it out by themselves. So I guess that's it. Because we got there's still a lot of unknown here in terms of your work or career. You have to find it out by yourself. You create your own destiny. You being in control of your life. I feel like saying be less rigid when it comes to love and relationships. And
Sorry, I need to
you're gonna find the person that's for you if you're looking for that.
I need to tell you something. I need to go and have a break because I need a toilet.
Yeah. So she's very polite, asking for wanting to go to the toilet. So anyway, now what's the general guidance for you for this week? We've got the dance your troubles away. So yeah, don't be too serious all the time. Dance your troubles away. Let it be, let it flow, just be. That's basically what this card is saying. If you have any problems, any troubles, dance it away. Dancing can really put you in a positive mood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dancing can really make you happy and energized.
I hurt myself with the thing, but it'll calm down because it does pain.
Yeah. Sometimes you get hurt, but then you heal from it, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah. Anything else you want to say about this? And then we'll finish the reading.
Nothing. I just feel like you're just gonna be somewhere adventures.
Adventures. Yeah. You still have adventures. For some of you, you think you're old. Someone's thinking here they're old. You're still gonna have adventures. If you're still alive, it means you still have chances in life. And you can always start again. You can always still have a chance to do whatever you want. Yeah? The only time you're not going to be able to do whatever you want is when you die. Literally. So, yeah. Don't limit yourself. But at the same time, surrender to setting limits. That is your reading. If you want a personal reading, if you want it with Megan, let me know.
Or describe. Let me read.
Subscribe. Subscribe and like so that Megan will read for us. And yeah.
If you don't describe, I'll never read it yet.
You'll never read again. Subscribe, not describe. Subscribe. Yeah. So yeah. The link will be, for the booking link will be in the pinned comment or the description box. Bye.